Hello again, it's Garson, and I guess this is a video about Nightreign. It's not even going to be a long video. Pretty quick. In fact, let's jump on these birds and dive in. Nightreign seems to have a lot of questions surrounding it. What is it? Is it good? Is it fun? So let's just have some fun with it and answer those questions, right? So, my name's Garson. If you haven't been on this channel before, we keep things simple. I'm not exactly much of an editor, but let's just dive into it because I really appreciate that you're watching this, and I really don't care to make videos about anything other than what I want to anyway. So I'm making a video about Nightring, as I call it. Elden Ring Nightring is out. Is it fun? Yes. In fact, again, I wouldn't really bother to make a video explaining this if I didn't feel like I was interested in it, and I really want you to play it. That's why I'm making a video sharing that. But let's get something straight that I've noticed. I'm sure there's wonderful YouTubers that cover Souls games all the times. I used to, but frankly, the simple answer is it's probably not fun alone or solo unless you're like super hardcore. You've been playing From Software titles, and I'm sure there's going to be tons of guides coming out. Maybe I'll make some about how to solo the game. But yeah, it's definitely a game that you should probably co-op with some friends, because without communication, this game was very chaotic the moment I came into it. Nobody knew what they were doing. It was hilarious for the first 2 runs, but I was blessed that I had 2 viewers from my channel to hop into Discord and help play the game with me, and I had a blast. But we had communication. We didn't have too many chiefs. Everybody was chill enough to kind of coordinate and say, let's do your thing. And we all ran over to a spot and did it, right? So I'm sure you could solo it, but I was having a lot of fun with friends and coordination. I was having so much fun that I don't even want to make a video right now. I want to go play it again, but I really want to share this with you. So what is it in a basic sense? It's basically co-op Elden Ring, like the most distilled experience of co-op Elden Ring, just cranked up to 11 when it comes to the pacing. It's weird, but you'd have to play Elden Ring in its totality. It's an open world action RPG. You have to go search for fights and equipment, and eventually your character grows strong enough to beat the final boss, right? It's like all of that just cranked up to really fast pacing. So let me actually kind of show you in the background while I'm talking about it. Let's pull up that clip again. So you'll start with choosing a character, and the basic gameplay loop, what I've found, is a few runs in, we were finally making sense of it, right? And you basically just start off. We're going to jump on the birds here. They're going to drop us off almost like a Fortnite. I'll skip ahead for you guys here. But yeah, you're going to drop into the map. Once you get an understanding of what you're looking for, this is the gameplay loop. You'll look on the map while you're flying down. You'll land on a spot. The map seems to be random every single time, but you're going to basically run in and try and kill some easy dudes, some, zombie looking dudes that give you a little bit of XP, and you're going to basically get to level 2 or 3 really quickly by finding a little golden bonfire. They call it a grace, right? If you've ever played Elden Ring. So these little bonfire areas, you can level up after killing the easy stuff first. And then once you do, you're going to go out of your way to find a thing on the map. You get a sense of, I want some powerful equipment, or I really need a decent weapon. I'll kind of talk about this in a second, but you'll know what you want to kind of look for on your strategy, because every run's going to be a little different. There's not that much reliability in the random loot. But on the map, you can kind of get a sense of, oh, if I go here, there's a fire weapon or an ice weapon. So you want to go find that thing you want on the map, and then you try and get it before a deadly circle starts arriving, right? So in this next clip, I'll show this a little bit. It gets to a point where you're going to do the same thing like the beginning. You're going to level up as you kill some easier dudes. As you level up, the tougher dudes become the easy dudes, and you'll level up at these golden graces right there in the back. But eventually a deadly circle is going to start coming. This is a purple wall, similar to like games like Fortnite or whatnot. So you want to run away from that, even avoiding these mini bosses you would otherwise want to kill for powerful loot. It gets to a point where we literally just died because we were getting too greedy and this wall was coming. So you'll see this purple wall on the right hand side. I'm going to just barely sneak by and grab an extra healing flask for the run, and I got to book it out of there. And eventually we're going to get to a small arena where the circle kind of encloses, and it'll start an encounter. We'll fight some minions. Some are tough, some are easy, but then we'll fight an actual boss, right? And you'll coordinate with your buddies. The 3 of you will take it down, and eventually night will end and a new day will start, and this whole loop starts over again until the third day where you're going to fight a big boss. Right? And I can't claim I've beaten the game. I can't claim I beat this dog, but you will eventually fight Big Dog, a Cerberus, if you will, that splits into 3 little dogs and runs around and kicks your butt. So this is challenging, but it's a lot of fun. And depending on how your day went in this gameplay loop, it's going to give you the best opportunity as a team to beat the end day, or the final day, the third day boss, which is this big dog. And I'm assuming once we beat this, we'll have other missions or extractions or expeditions, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, you'll go on this gameplay loop each time. And I'm having a blast with it, and I really wanted to share this with you, and that's why I decided to talk about it. I think the game is excellent. Who's the best character? Wilder, because it's the only character I know. It's the one right here with the grappling hook in the background. This guy's awesome. You got a big bomb, you can blow people up. But even though I start with a shield and a sword, you can actually find equipment that changes the way you play it and all that stuff. But I mean, that's all I really wanted to share with you. If I had to give you some real basics, instead of teaching you or telling you a guide or you have to do this or that, I like learning the game on my own, figuring it out. And I think the only thing I could really share with you, just to get you like right into it without telling you everything outright, is just to level up a little bit each day cycle. That's probably one of the most important things I've found while playing. Go ahead and, like I said, once you've leveled up to like 2 or 3, you can tackle some things. You can go out of your way for these mini bosses that get you a pretty decent weapon drop. It is random loot, but you'll kind of get a sense of what you need and what you should bother. They always give you a couple choices, and you can swap them out for your friends. You all can trade out your personal choices and drop them on the ground for somebody who could probably use it better than you. And then get acquainted with the character's special moves, like I showed you that grappling hook. But the big bomb is tons of fun, and every character has some unique abilities that are really going to change the course of a fight. And finally, there's the obligatory from Slop Greed. Get good. It's not really a bad thing. You always want to get good at something you really enjoy and a game you like playing, right? But yeah, a little gatekeeping there. But I mean, that's gonna do it. It's like I said, I just want to get back into it. This is sort of an impressions video, and I'm really glad you're here if you're bothering to listen. I hope this kind of cleared up some questions. I'm sure there's those super cool hardcore gamers who are already soloing the final boss, but I want everybody to enjoy this because I'm having a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and you guys are ultimately my sponsor. So I'll see you in the next one.